Hello! Hi guys, my name is Zinjy and welcome back to the Let's Play series. Man, it is nice to be back. Yes, you're probably wondering where I've been. Yeah, it has been quite a full-on 3 weeks, or 4 weeks, maybe since our last episode, I think. Yeah, I've been busy in the real world. Things have started to sort of pick up again in real life, so I thoroughly apologise for not being around. Yes, it has been extremely busy in my real life, so I've not actually been able to get on or record. I think I released a little tutorial video, but that was about all I could really manage in the time that I've been able to do stuff. But I'm back, yes, finally, and it feels great to be back on the world. This is actually the first time I've literally just logged on. This is the first time I've been on the world, and I think it's about 3 or 4 weeks. I've not even been able to come on and do anything, just little bits and bobs here or there. I've not been able to do anything. I've literally just not even really been put near the PC other than this tutorial I released a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, hi guys, it's nice to be back. I hope you guys have all been doing well. I hope you're all safe out there with the way the world is just now. But let's get on with some Minecraft. Yeah, I have been itching to get back on to this world and continue the projects that we were working on in our last episode. And the project we were working on last episode was this. Yeah, we were back at the slime farm. Yeah, we were actually just making the slime farm look a little bit better than it currently does, because this is all we had was just a hole. So for anyone who missed the last episode, considering it's been a few weeks, what we were planning on doing was we were going to be sort of taking all these walls back quite a bit, kind of like what we did here, but around all sides, and we're just going to build it up and make it look like a quarry. Well, at least that's the general idea. This is kind of what we went with in the last episode, is sort of like a block palette that we're going to use for colours and, textures and stuff for the walls going around. Again, I think I said in the last episode, I'm not sure if I'm going to be using all these colours like the way they are. I think I might probably take this as it is and build it up to the top in this episode to see how it looks. If it looks great, then we can start taking it around the other side. This is going to be quite a big project. Yet again, I have got myself into a hole with another massive project. Which requires a lot of digging. But it's cool. That's what we're all about in this Let's Play. We like to make epic, cool looking stuff. So yeah. Anyway, let's get into this and let's start laying some blocks down. As I say, I have been itching to play Minecraft and it's becoming night time. Let me sleep. Better. There we go. Daytime has arisen again in the world. Right, let's get some blocks on us. So these raw stars still sitting here from last episode. Let's have a look and see what we've got. Yeah, we've got a decent amount of resources, I reckon, just now. Of course, we've been digging, we've been getting more as well, so it's always handy to have a bit spare. But yes, I've still got them all on me as well. So we've got our granite. Yeah, cool. Okay, I've got a few blocks. Let me begin and start to sort of build this up. I'll probably take it about halfway and we'll see kind of what it looks like, and then we can see if we want to build further or if we want to maybe change the palette slightly. Right, that should be about halfway. Let's go on out here. Out and have a look to see how that looks. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, I like that. I like the different transition. We've got a bit, a bit of gravel coming in there, or like you see the repatch andesite coming in, so we'll work that in as well. Yeah, I like it. I like the little holes as well. So it's not, like it's perfectly, excavated. It's quite rough looking, and that's what it would probably be in a quarry, especially if they just drilled straight down. I know you would have roads and stuff, but for this we're just going to have it as if they've just dug straight in the ground. I like that. There is another block I want to add in as well, just to slightly change the colour. Since we're on a slime farm, there's another thing, as I say, I want to add. For anyone who guessed it, the block in question is slime. Yeah, I wouldn't actually mind adding some of this in, just to see if we can work it into the build itself. Let me grab some. And then we'll just sort of experiment with it and see if we can work in. So it's almost like the slime's starting to pour out the wall. Oh, hello. How are you here? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's almost as if the slime's sort of working and coming out of the wall like it's been oozing out. We'll see if we can. Yeah, let's see if we can add that in. Right. So let's have a look. So see if we just remove some of these blocks. I'm not sure how this is going to look, but let's try it. Let's try it. So if we I mean, I suppose I can't just get, thingy off 3 blocks. I ideally want to just sort of do the stone, but I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to have like loads and loads and loads of slime like pouring out. Oh. I like the idea. I really do like the idea. I just don't like how it looks, to be perfectly honest. And the way I've designed this wall, you know, going up and the blocks I've used, the way I've placed them is nothing will spawn. So essentially I can't have it like, you know, sitting here without a block on top. I'm pretty sure mobs can spawn on slime and I don't want that. So yeah, okay, let me rethink. Maybe what I'll do is I'll finish off this part going up to the top and I'll think about it while I'm doing it. I think that's maybe the best option because I really would like to incorporate this in. I think it would look really cool. As I say, it's obviously as if it's like oozing out of the walls because obviously it's a slime farm. So if you just, you know, you dug straight down and you've got this stuff like oozing out, that'd be quite cool because then you'll know it's definitely a slime farm then. Okay, I'm going to finish this little bit up here and I'll think about it as I'm doing it. Right, last couple of blocks. Right, that should be the wall built. Let's get out and have a wee look, see what we've got. Actually, let's just land over here. And yeah, cool. Yeah, I really like how this has come out. So as you can probably see, when I got to the top, I sort of changed the palette slightly. I got away from, you know, the whites that we've been maybe using further down or through it. And then I started incorporating like more dirt in as we're getting up. And also incorporate more mossy cobblestone in as well. Let me just get around a wee bit, maybe take a better look. Yeah, as you can see, I've got a bit more mossy cobblestone just at the top. As we're progressing up, as I said, we've got more dirt going in it as well. And as you get more and more to the top, it's more and more mossy cobblestone, more and more dirt. I think that look really, really nice and complements kind of what we're going for really well. I'm not quite sure about all the, you know, the colours in it. I might have to tone it back slightly. I like where it's going. It is a really nice. It's a really nice wall. No, it's a really nice build so far. I like kind of where this is going just now. Of course, we've still got 3 more walls to do. But we need to also decide a final sort of layout because I don't want to have to build, you know, I don't want to build it all and then, you know, then be like, oh no, I don't really like that. I want to take it down. Yeah, that's no fun. I kind of want to get the final design down first. And then, you know, we'll build the other walls as well. But I'd love your guys' feedback on this. I'm not going to do the other walls today because I'd like to hear from you guys first. So that means drop down in the comments and leave me a comment what you guys think about, you know, the build we've got on so far, and, you know, the palette we're using, the colours we're using, and so on and so forth. I would love to hear from you guys. Your feedback from you guys is amazing. And I would love to get a bit of feedback on this to see what you guys think. But yeah, I love where this is going just now. I need to sleep. But for the rest of this episode, I would actually like to start a new project. Yes, so I'm going to leave that just now until I hear back from you guys. Let me know what you think. But I'd like to start something new, and it's just located over my shoulder behind our house. And the new project I'd like to start is actually building in this area over here. Yeah, I've sort of left it all untouched. You can see the torch spam due to having the, you know, the library above. But I would actually like to start building over here. And what I'm sort of thinking for this general area just now, before we start slamming like loads of buildings down and stuff, I'd actually like to make this a lot of like farmland. So the church may have to go. Sorry, church. But I'd like to start incorporating this area here. Maybe fence off in a way. I think maybe just sort of starting, you know, going round and starting to fence this area off. And then past the fences, we're going to have, as I say, we're going to have farmland going up over the hill. Probably reduce the hill down slightly just so it doesn't look as steep. As I say, we're going to have sort of fields full of like flowers or crops or just kind of whatever we decide, you know, going on out in this direction. And we'll fill this area up with fields of red flowers or just whatever. The two tall flowers is kind of what I'm thinking because it might fill out a bit better, it might look a bit better as well. But that's something I kind of want to start to do today is, you know, start working on this area and get, I suppose, the terrain here as well. Just sort of mapping the terrain a little bit better because, as I say, it's quite steep that I want to, you know, make it a more of a gradual, you know, incline going up to the top before then it goes, you know, goes down over the other side. But when you get fencing in, there's loads to be done. I'd love to start that today, but before I can do any of that, I need flowers. I need flowers. There's no getting past it, and I don't have many of the two tall flowers. So what I'd actually like to do is build a little mini flower farm using bone meal. I think it'd be quite a nice little redstone project that we could do, and I'm trying to decide where I can fit it in. And I think I'm actually going to try and fit it down here. That's maybe not a bad shout. I mean, it just means it's not in the way, but it won't be out of the way either because we're down here quite a lot. Not so much on camera, but I'm down here quite a lot because where sort of my storage is just now. I really need to get a bigger storage made, but it does me further now. But yeah, what I'm thinking is maybe using one of these two little bits here, or even both, and we can make a double flower farm. I think that may be quite cool. I don't think space-wise I'll maybe have enough space to do both, but if I can fit the redstone in, then I might be able to. I need to have a look into that and see how I can fit it. But yeah, I think these two little segments right here will be quite good for being able to grow the the two tall towers, the two tall flowers. I know there's more than two, but as I say, I'm going to be extending this off in that direction anyway at some point. So then I can add in, the other ones as we go along. There's 4 all told, if memory serves me correctly. I'd have to check that. But it's the red ones that I'm mainly wanting. So yeah, I'm going to go and grab my ender chest because I left it at the slime farm, of course I have, since it has all my redstone stuff. I'm going to go grab that, and I'm going to see if I can try and fit the wee redstone contraption in that'll give us the flowers we need. Right, everything's gathered up now. I've got my redstone box and all that, and I've also got the grass blocks, and I'm going to go with the rosebush and the peony. I think they're the two I'm going to go with just now. I like the look of them better as it is, and I've only got space for 2. Once we extend this further off and that, then I'll put the other 2 in, and we can have all 4 for the sun. The sunflower and the lilac, I think, is the other one. So I was right, it's 4. But I need to clear out a wee space in here just to get the redstone mechanism in. So I'm just going to go do that just now. Once I clear the space out, and then we'll maybe try and build this redstone contraption together. Right, we've got a wee bit of an area cleared out in the back here now. So let me just get a wee torch, just so we can see what we're doing. Put one there. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll put one there as well. Right, cool. Now, what I want to do is, if we take... So the way this room's going to work, if we take this block out, essentially, this is where we're going to pop in the grass block, and this is where, our flower's going to essentially sit for, the actual mechanism itself. But what I want to do is, there's a couple of things I want to do before anything else. So what I want to do is I actually want to take a couple of these blocks out. Now, I think I need a rail, actually. I don't think I have any. Yeah, because what I want to do is I want to put a hopper minecart essentially sitting underneath the grass block itself, or in the grass block itself, so when the dispenser fires and then hits the flower, it'll then dispense off and it'll automatically cut into a hopper minecart. Right, you know what, I'll grab a rail and I'll show you. Right, I've got my rail. Right, let's pop in here. So what I want to do first before I do anything is knock out this block, and this block under here. This is essentially where our chest is going to sit, because we're actually going to remove this as well. I should really have my axe on. There we go. Now let's pop some hoppers on the old hotbar, and then what we'll do is, if we actually, let's pop a chest in first, because this is going to be the out chest, so this is where the items are going to flow into it. So then if we grab our hopper again, and then we just do that, and we do that, and then anything that pops off flower wise is just going to flow directly into this chest, and it's easy access for us to get it. Right, now what we want to do is, if we cover that part up, now as I say, this is where it's going to sit, the actual hopper minecart. So if we take a rail, pop on our hotbar, crouch, put that there, get one of the hopper minecarts and pop that on top. Then if we take out this block and this block, then what we want to do is, if we pop that rail like so, yes, perfect. And then if we take our grass block, we can pop grass block there, and then what we can do is we can take the piston. Really should have my inventory sorted out a lot better than I do, but there we go. And you take a lever and push that into that. And then what that does is actually pushes the grass block into the rail. So anything I chuck technically on top of this should be picked up and should land in this chest. There we go. Yep, there's a lever and there's the rail. Perfect. Right, now what I need to do is I need to just sort of tidy this a little bit up here, and then we can start building the redstone going round. Slightly tidied up now. We'll need to obviously design the front and that, but we'll do that in a bit. What I want to do is I want to get the redstone in first. So we've got our dispenser here, so we pop the dispenser down like that. We'll take a stone block, we'll place the stone block just to, sort of thing, and as I say, we'll decorate all in a minute or two. I just need to get the actual redstone itself in. So what I need to do is I need to put an observer like that. And if we take a sticky piston, we can pop a sticky piston up like that. And then I'm going to have to get into this wall, 2 seconds. So we'll just come in here like this. And then what we do is, if we place an observer, hopefully like that, yes. And all we need to do then is run a redstone signal. So we pop a redstone block, and then we'll pop a sticky piston, not quite like that. Can I pop it? Actually, let's take that out. Can I pop a sticky piston just about here? Yes, I can. We'll do that like that. And then all I really need to do is pop a block there with a lever just above. So this part here is going to have to come out, unfortunately, but that's okay. What I probably should do then is take a wood block like this and run it into there. Actually, let me grab a wood block. Right, I've got a wood block here. Let's just pop that in there like that. So we're just keeping with the design. This isn't going to be the final design. We'll obviously change a little bit of it. All I need to do now is just take a lever, pop a lever on, and then when we flick this, you should hear a dispenser firing. Perfect. Yep, that's it. And I say you just flick the lever, which pushes the sticky piston into the block, pushes it down, observer clock. Easy as that. Not much more to it. And that gives us all we need. And as I say, when this when this dispenser fires, it'll just grow the tool tall flower, and because we have the hopper minecart in the grass block, it'll automatically pick up any flowers that fall, or get sort of knocked off, and then they'll go straight into the chest here, and it's easy collection for us. Let's turn that off because it can be allowed. There we go. But yeah, I've still got a little bit more to do. As I need to fit another one in here. Also, I need to figure out a way to put the bone meal in, so we can automatically bone meal it. That part might prove difficult, but maybe I can do something with the ceiling. And difficult it was not. No, it was actually a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be. I sat here and thought about it for ages, and like, wait a minute, this is actually just really easy. Yeah, so I've literally just got the chest. Decorative wise, it doesn't look too bad. It fits quite nice so you can see it, but that's okay. And it's simply just connected to the hoppers, which then go into the dispenser, as you can see there. Yep, nothing too complicated, easy as you want, and it fits technically in a too wide, which is perfect. The whole mechanisms are one wide, which is what I wanted, hence why I built this. So I know there's millions of other ways you could probably do it, but I just made it this way because I like sort of doing my own sort of thing, and I needed it one wide, but I suppose it's two having this in. But yeah, it works, but I need to actually test to see if it works. So let's get some bone meal in. You know what, let's put it in the feeding system. We may as well, we built it for a reason. So if I just do this, we'll grab some bone meal, feed it all in there, and that should then just sort of filter through and should end up in the dispenser. Perfect. Right, now let's get our flower. And I want to put some glass at the front here just to protect so it doesn't pop out. For this one, put the rose bush, so we'll grow rose bush. I'll need to get glass, as I say. I don't have an helmet, so in the meantime we'll just have to deal with the way it is. And if we turn this on, it should, yes, I can see things flying. Okay, let's turn that off. And yeah, perfect. Our system is working great. This is exactly what we wanted. Perfect. Right, I need to build another one. I've still got another one to build. So I'm going to go and do that, and I'll see you guys in a second. Project complete. We have ourselves a second farm in. Yeah, in this one I'm using the peony. Yes, peony. So we've got a rose and we've got a peony. I say I'll add the other two once I extend this corridor further out, but that's a deal for a live stream that hopefully I'll be doing relatively soon, if not this Sunday, which would be today for you guys. If it won't be today, it'll probably be the following Sunday. And if you don't watch me on Twitch, by all means, come along. It's twitch.tv/Zinjy_gaming. And we do some really cool projects on there in this world as well. It's always quite cool. But that's it, yeah. That's it done for this little part. So I need to get these things going. The problem I have right now is I don't have an awful lot of bone meal. I thought I had a little bit more than I do, but maybe I can get enough, if I get these running just now, I can get enough to get the outside part started, so then we can kind of design on where we want to, make sort of the fields full of flowers and stuff. But I've not got a awful lot, as you can see. I've just got the 40 and I've got the 9, so I need to get these running just now so we can get a bit more supply, and then we can head on out and we can see where we want to start, building up the fields of flowers and stuff. So I officially ran out of bone meal. This is always actually what I'll collect from between the two farms, which is probably not going to be enough. Well, actually, it's not going to be anywhere near enough to what we want to do for this this project. So we're probably not going to get it actually started today. But as I said earlier on, the whole basis of this is probably going to start. I sort of want to fence all this in. I have an idea. I don't want it to be like a conventional fence. I wouldn't want to just use like a wooden fence and do it that way. I would like to make one, maybe like a broken down wall or something like that going along. Of course, custom made, kind of like the path. And then we'll have the fields rolling off into the distance, and we'll have them sectioned depending on the flower. So we could have like a like a peony field, or like a, what's this one called, rosebush field, or sunflowers, and just different fields going through, and we'll have this path going sort of through and connecting up and stuff. Oh, it's gonna look awesome. It's gonna look really cool. And we can maybe have like a couple of windmills going around, and we'll have a couple of factories off. We'll make, obviously, this, we need to build a building around this, and we'll have industrial things going on over here, and it'll just combine both, so it will give you like a farmland feel as well as a proper industrial feel, for the steampunk sort of theme as well. We've got this river. I'd like to do something with this. So it sort of does end. Does it end here? Nope, it goes, but I know it ends over here, just right here, but then continues on. So I'd like to also remove all this and connect this up to this river bit here, and just sort of connect it and keep it going. I think that would be a quite good idea. And that would be like a nice little boundary for the fields to maybe stop. It'll just sort of stop here. Yeah, I think that's a really good idea, but that's going to be another project for another day. We still have to, sort of start the basis of this project and figure out where we're going to take it. But as I say, it's probably not going to be today. as I don't have anywhere enough supplies to be doing stuff like that. All I have is, just what's on me. So I'm going to have to edit the mob farm at some point between episodes and get some more bones so I can run the farms downstairs we made today. But yeah, I'm probably going to have to call it an episode there, guys. Has been really good. It's been amazing to be back on the world. It's been, as I say, a few weeks, and I've just been really happy that I can actually just get back and play some Minecraft. It's been absolutely awesome. I also like to remember, guys, leave your feedback on the build just over behind my shoulder at the slime farm. I'm kind of curious to figure out what you guys are thinking about it, for the wall, see what we can maybe change, what I can make better, or if you just like it in general. If you like it, that's cool. Or if you've any got ideas how we can incorporate the slime in it as well, that'd be really, really cool. It'd be really nice to just to sort of leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought of it. But as I say, guys, that's it for me today. It's great to be back. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. If you have, by all means leave a like on the video, that'd be cool. And also, if you're new, please consider subscribing. That really helps me and really helps my channel as well. But that's going to be it for me today, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys!